Hello and welcome to a series of videos where I plan to showcase a number of the different gameplay mechanics associated with my game Heresy, which is currently in its alpha prototype stage. Now the first video I'm just going to be talking about some of the basics. The second one I'll show a little bit of the combat. Third one I will do some of the building. I'll probably create a small village. And the fourth one I'll talk about some of the future of this game, some of the features I'm planning to implement, show some of the buildings that haven't made it into the game yet, just to really give people a sense of where I plan on taking this from where it currently is. So let's go ahead and start in free build. Now free build is a mode that allows you to build without worrying about enemies coming in and killing everybody, and the reason I selected that is really just to show some of the features. So here we have our king, and you can see I can select him and move him around, typical to any real-time strategy game. I can select everybody and tell them to do the same. And if I select him individually, you'll see that down here is his health bar. Now it's not a traditional health bar that just has one bar and a series of numbers. This is associated with each body part, so his head, his torso, both legs, and both arms down here. And then there's a number of buttons which all have functions I'll get into in a minute. But the most important one is right here, is this possession button. Now by clicking this or hitting the P button, I can go ahead and take first person or third person control directly of the king and then influence his actions and participate directly in combat, chop down trees, build buildings, whatever it is I really want to do. And that allows the game to be played both as a real-time strategy game and then more as a traditional RPG, either third person or directly in the first person here. So let's go ahead and get out of that mode for a second and reselect our king and go into his inventory. So his name is King Darkmaid, because that's the name of the company, and let's get him facing us. And if we look at him, you'll see that anything, typical inventory system, you can add, remove. He has a number of weapons, a sword and a shield, a bow. And let's go ahead and go back to possess him so I can show you that. So his shield, he can block high or low. Sword can either be swung high, can be swung low, in any direction based on when I'm holding the button and moving the mouse in various directions. And we can also show his bow and arrow here. So if we just hold down the button, it allows us to aim, and we can hopefully, that looks about straight, hit the tree. There we go, right through it. Alright, we've shown off the possession mode and some of the basic functionality of just the typical real-time strategy mode. And then over here, if we open up our right window, this is where all our buildings are, so that we can go ahead and place buildings wherever we want. The reason I didn't go with a grid system is because I feel like it's more realistic this way. You can place buildings anywhere unless, of course, you're overlapping or too close to another building. And I'll get more into this later, but I just wanted to show the basics behind that. You can hide any of the particular menus that you want to get a better view, and of course bring them back up as you need. There we go, there's everything. And get back onto our king here. And so that'll be the first video in a sequence of a few videos. Once again, hopefully you'll stay with us for the next one, which will be a little bit more exciting with combat with some enemy guys. Hopefully I can kill off every single one of the villagers that I happen to bring into the map. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, and tune in for our next one.